Good morning, students. Today in this class we are going to learning about the Taylor's scientific management. Before going to discussing about the Taylor's scientific management, we should just revise that what we have learned in the previous class. In the previous class we have learned significance of scientific management. Significance of principles of management. In significance of principles of management, first we have that providing managers with useful insights into reality. That means manager will using these principles can apply in practically or a real world situation. And point number 2, optimum utilization of resources. That means in a company we have that human and material resources. The managers must and should they have to focus on optimum utilization of human and material. With that we can get maximum benefit with the minimum cost. And point number 3, scientific decision. This principles is based on scientific way or a systematic way. This is called scientific decision. This principle which helps to take decisions in a management. And fourth one, meeting changing environment requirements. I already explained you that this principles is a general guidelines. With that general guidelines, whenever we feel that difficult, we can modify. With that modified, we can change that environment. Understood? These are the significance of principles of management. Now we are going to learning about the Taylor's scientific management. Here that they have given the 4 principles to the management. I'll just connect to that 4 principles with giving a best example and very interesting example. Here that example is they have that manufacturing industry. This manufacturing industry owned by Mr. Santosh. Mr. Santosh, in that company they have the different department. With a different department he has to appoint the 2 managers. He appointed 2 managers, namely Mr. Chetan and Mr. Guru. Mr. Chetan is belonging to the production department. This production department also we can call as a floor level management. And Mr. Guru, second manager, is responsible for sales and marketing department. These 2, that means these 2 managers, they have to give their best results to the company. What they have to do, they have to follow the classic principles of management. Here the classic principles of management, we have the 2 principles. One is Taylor's scientific management introduced by F.W. Taylor, and one more we have the Henry Fayol is a general management. That means Henry Fayol is a father of general management. Now we'll continue that example. I already told you that here that Mr. Chetan and Mr. Guru, they have the 2 managers, and Mr. Chetan is belonging to the production department. He want to start production. That means the production department situated in Maharashtra. That means before producing a product, you want to know that what is the process to get finished product. Here the clothes. First we have to get a cotton. After getting a cotton, I'm talking about that a process of manufacturing industry, that is a garments industry. First the Chetan want to collect that cotton. After that, cotton has converted into raw material. From that we can get a cloth. From that cloth we can put some colors. After that colors, what are the measurement we want, we can cut that cloth. After it will get to ready, and finally finished product. After that finished product, packaging. Understood? These are the process should followed by the Chetan. That means he want to apply that certain principles. Understood? And also this process, it's very difficult, and it is very difficult to operate by one person. So he need to hire more workers. Understood? He appointed or he hired that workers, n number of or more number of workers to the production department, and they have that increases that underqualified workers. That means production is going less. That means they have identified they have that more number of underqualified workers, with that increases amount of errors. And also they are using outdated machine. With that outdated machine, they have that number of cases, accident, error, injury. So what he want to do, he want to cut the cost. How he want to cut the cost? Just I'll give a 1 minute, you can think it. If you are in the production department manager, what you will do? What you will do? Just tell that. Here very important is safety to the workers. That means in workplace they have made it as a strike. In outside of the factory they have made it as a strike. That means Chetan has decided he want to increase his production, and he want to following that, or he want to adopting certain principles. That principle called as a Taylor's scientific management. This scientific management principles given by F.W. Taylor. Taylor also the production department manager. He worked as a production department manager. He has faced a more difficult, very difficult in a workplace. From that difficult, what are that? He has given that certain principles. That principle we are going to learning. Before that, in this topic we can get a 4 marks, 1 marks and 2 marks questions. And F.W. Taylor is a father of scientific management. Understood? That means scientific management introduced by F.W. Taylor. F.W. Taylor, we can call it as a father of scientific management. Now we are going to learning about the scientific principles of management contributed by Taylor. This principles we can expect for 4 marks in section C. First question will be from the second chapter. First principles: science not rule of thumb, harmony not discard. Point number 3, cooperation not individualism. Fourth one, development of each and every person to his or her greatest efficiency and prosperity. You have looked at, they have that 4 principles of scientific principles of management. Let us understand very well. First one, science not rule of thumb. It's very simple. That means scientific management, it increases efficiency. How it increases efficiency? By appointing workers, placement, giving training, upgradation of machine, and providing wages or a salary to the workers, etc. How it possible? That means before appointing the workers, you should check that whether the skilled or a unskilled worker. That means the Taylor has given is telling about that when you want to appointing as a workers, you have to follow the scientific way, and also you should give a training, and you can use that modern technology. With that modern technology we can increase production and also give the wages. Once again I'll repeat, science not rule of thumb is nothing but Taylor believed. Taylor has giving that, is telling about that when you want to appointing a workers, you can take it as a scientific way, giving a training to the workers in a scientific manner, and if you want to increase that production, you can adopt that modern technology and also give a very good salary to the workers. It is called science not rule of thumb. And point number 2, harmony not discard. That means if they have that a very good understanding, we can achieve anything in an organization. A best example, Infosys. That means the CEO of Infosys, that is Narayan Murthy, he went to that workplace. He is talking about that very nicely. He having a friendly, is very friendly with the workers. On the time, what will be happen? That mean it increases productivity. If they're not, if they have very strict, if they have that any difficulties, or else if they have bad relationship with the workers or management, they don't have a good relationship with workers and management, what will happen? Our company profit will be decreased. So that the Taylor is telling about that second principle called harmony not discard, that explains there should be a good relationship between management and workers. Both should realize. The both are important to the organization. Those who work very well, you can give a very good salary, bonus, incentive, etc. Understood? This process called mental revaluation. This mental revaluation you can expect for 2 marks question. Understood? Once again I'll repeat. Harmony not discard is nothing but they should have a good relationship between workers and management. Workers and management, they are both important to the organization. Understood? And point number 3, cooperation not individualism. Taylor's is telling to that they should have that complete cooperation between labor and management instead of individualism. Is Taylor is not believed in an individual work. They have believed in a teamwork. Can just look at the picture. They all are in the team. Understood? That means this principle explains you that they should have a complete cooperation between the labor and management instead of individualism. And fourth point, we have that development of each and every person to his or greatest efficiency and prosperity. That means when you are appointing as a workers, without the training, you should not send to the production department or a workplace, to the workplace. Please give a training to the new employee. If they have get the training, they will understand that what are the advantages from the training. And also with the training, we can increases the productivity and we can reduces that number of accident or a injury. Understood? That means Taylor is telling you that the manager, when they have appointing the workers, they should give a proper training, a very good training. With the training, for the organization also can increases productivity. Understood? This is called development of each and every person to his or greatest efficiency and prosperity. These are the principles given by F.W. Taylor. Once again, I'll just repeat that. Taylor is a father of scientific management. This question will expect for 1 marks. And who was introduced that piece-based system? This question also we can expect for 1 marks. Who was introduced piece-based system? F.W. Taylor. And scientific principles we can expect for 4 marks. Here the 4 principles has given: science not rule of thumb, harmony not discard, cooperation not individualism, development of each and every person to his greatest efficiency and prosperity. In the next class, I am going to explain you the techniques of scientific management. Thank you.